Hi everyone, welcome to Circle Time with Miss Stephanie. I hope you're doing awesome today. Let's go over our Circle Time rules. Give me 5. Ears are listening, eyes are looking, mouth is quiet, hands are down, and everyone's sitting. Let's sing hello. Hello everybody, let's clap our hands, clap our hands, clap our hands. Hello everybody, let's clap our hands. How are you today? Hey! Okay, we are going to do a finger play. So let's wiggle those fingers, shake your hands, and put your hands and arms like this. We're going to sing Roly-Poly. So follow along with me. Roly-Poly, roly-poly, up, 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 up. Roly, roly-poly, roly, roly-poly, down, 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 down. Roly-poly, roly-poly, out, 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 out. Roly, roly-poly, roly, roly-poly, in, 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 in. Roly-poly, roly-poly, fast, 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 fast. Roly, roly-poly, roly, roly-poly, slow, slow, slow. Slow, slow, slow. Great. Okay, we are going to read a book. And the book is called Harold and the Purple Crayon by Crockett Johnson. I'm going to come close so you can see the pictures. Harold and the Purple Crayon. One evening, after thinking it over for some time, Harold decided to go for a walk in the moonlight. There wasn't any moon, and Harold needed moon for a walk in the moonlight, and he needed something to walk on. He made a long, straight path so he wouldn't get lost, and he set off on his walk, taking his big purple crayon with him. But he didn't seem to be getting anywhere on the long, straight path, so he left the path for a shortcut across the field, and the moon went with him. The shortcut led right to where Harold thought a forest ought to be. He didn't want to get lost in the woods, so he made a very small forest, just one tree in it. It turned out to be an apple tree. The apples would be very tasty, Harold thought, when they got red. So he put a frightening dragon under the tree to guard the apples. It was a terribly frightening dragon. It even frightened Harold. He backed away. His hand holding the purple crayon shook. Suddenly he realized what was happening. But by then, Harold was across his head in an ocean. He came up thinking fast, and in no time he was climbing aboard a trim little boat. He quickly set sail, and the moon sailed along with him. After he sailed long enough, Harold made land without much trouble. He stepped ashore on the beach, wondering where he was. The sandy beach reminded Harold of picnics, and the thought of picnics made him hungry. So he laid out nice, simple picnic lunch. There was nothing but pie. But there were all 9 kinds of pie that Harold liked best. When Harold finished his picnic, there was quite a lot left. He hated to see so much delicious pie go to waste. So Harold left a very hungry moose and a deserving porcupine to finish it up. There's the moose and the porcupine. And off he went looking for a hill to climb to see where he was. Harold knew that the higher up he went, the farther he could see, so he decided to make the hill into a mountain. If he went high enough, he thought, he could see the window of his bedroom. He was tired and he felt he ought to be getting to bed. He hoped he could see his bedroom window from the top of the mountain. But as he looked down over the other side, he slipped, and there wasn't any other side of the mountain. He was falling into thin air. But luckily, he kept his wits and his purple crayon. He made a balloon, and he grabbed onto it. And he made a basket under the balloon big enough to stand in. He had a fine view from the balloon, but he couldn't see his window. He couldn't even see a house. So he made a house with windows, and he landed the balloon on the grass in the front yard. None of the windows was his window. He tried to think where his window ought to be. He made some more windows. He made a big building full of windows. He made lots of buildings full of windows. He made a whole city full of windows. But none of the windows was his window. He couldn't think where it might be. He decided to ask a policeman. The policeman pointed the way Harold was going anyway, but Harold thanked him. There's the police officer. And he walked along the moon, wishing he was in his room in his bed. Then suddenly Harold remembered. He remembered where his bedroom window was. When there was a moon, it was always right around the moon. And then Harold made his bed. He got in it and drew up the covers. The purple crayon dropped on the floor and Harold dropped off to sleep. The end. Well, that was a fun book. He drew a very fun, exciting time for himself. Okay, we are going to sing a song, and it's called Purple Stew. So in this big pot, I have a ladle, and I have all kinds of things that are purple. I have purple eggplant, purple grapes, a purple onion, a purple plum, purple bingo dauber, purple marker, purple car, all kinds of things that are purple. Now let's sing the song. We're making a purple stew, whip, 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 whip. We're making a purple stew, Scooby-Dooby-Doo, with purple potatoes and purple tomatoes and, what will it be? Purple grapes and you. We're making a purple stew, whip, 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 whip. We're making a purple stew, Scooby-Dooby-Doo, with purple potatoes and purple tomatoes and, what's it gonna be? A purple, what's that? A purple car. And you. So that's fun. Okay, and last we have an experiment to do. Okay, so I have 2 clear plastic cups. I'm going to put down here. Okay, so you can see these good. And I'm going to put in this color of food coloring. What color is it? Red, just like the wall behind me. Okay, I'm going to put some drops of food coloring in here. And then I'm going to hide them with some baking soda. Oh, that was a lot. I'm going to share with this one. Pour them in there. Okay, now you can't see anything but white baking soda. All right, and And then I'm going to pour in some vinegar. Oh no! It's making lots of fizz and it's getting everywhere. Last, I'm going to put in some blue food coloring. And I'm going to add a little bit more of this vinegar. And let's see what happens. Oh, well, this one turned purple. Oh, this is fun and messy. This one we didn't quite see the purple, but look, purple fizz and blue fizz. And I better clean this up fast. See you next time. Bye.